What is up, guys? Welcome back for another episode of Mortal Realms Monday Magazine Review. This week, taking a look at issue 39 of the Mortal Realms magazine. So, with this issue, we get a Cairn the Wraith model. Now, as you can see, this is a slightly older model. Still comes with his square base, which you obviously will not need, as we use round bases now. So when putting them together, just assembling one to the round base. Alternatively, if you wanted to use this, you could use it as like a sort of stepping stone or something, or if you carefully trim this down, you could essentially use this and place it flat on top of the round base there. But obviously the easiest way to do it is just go straight to the base and ditch this thing. He also comes with a choice of skulls or heads that we can use for him. So yeah, that's him. If you'd like to see this guy painted up, I'll put a link up in the corner here for this week's Mortal Realms painting video, and you can check out how I paint this guy up. So with that looked at, let's take a look at the issue itself. So we got, for our B champions, this is part 11. We've got Nighthaunt, and obviously on today's model, the Cairn Wraith. So Cairn Wraiths, Cairn, is it Cairn or Cairn? Cairn, it's a weird word. Cairn Wraiths are made from the souls of spiteful mass murderers. They have been transformed into hateful wraiths who delight in hacking down mortals and watching their souls seep outwards. Ooh, okay. Bit grim. So we got an expedition log, a little bit on the Cairn Wraiths themselves, and then their weapon, the Reaper Scythe. And looking at that, obviously that is a different one to this, so I'm not sure if this was ever a different model, or if they came with this, or if this has been changed at some point. But this is the one that we get. Still, looks pretty cool. Then we've got a little bit on Elariel, the Ever Queen, Queen of the Radiant Wood, All Mother of Giran, Goddess of the Realm of Life. Elariel is creator and destroyer, both sower of seeds and pitiless reaper. She is exactly like nature itself, beautiful, merciless, and moving in ever-changing cycles. To the Sylvaneth, her word is law. And she does get a pretty cool looking model. This would be nice painted in pearlescent type paints. I can't remember the name of the brand right now. I think is it Green Stuff World. Do some pearlescent type paints that would go very well for this. And then obviously Elariel herself. So yeah, nice model. Unfortunately, obviously as part of the series, we don't get it. Then we got the Orc War Clans Iron Jaws. So like all Iron Jaws, Morgoth's Crushers live for the thrill of battle, smashing everything in their path. The Iron Jaws War Clans are the armoured fist of Gorka Morka's endless greenskin hordes. They hurl themselves into battle, each new charge hitting like a stampede of metal-clad monsters. Then they obviously heavy metal, the armour that they wear, and we do, as per, if you are a premium subscriber, we do actually get a Orc War Clan premium kit, and I think that is coming up with possibly February's, don't quote me on this, but I think it may be February's delivery is when we get our next premium box. February, March, somewhere around there we should be getting that. So yeah, then we got obviously a little bit for the realms. This is going within our battles section, so this is battles 18, and as far as I'm aware, so far with these we have been getting all the battles in order, so we should have 1 to 17 so far. So the realm the realms, the Ever Queen rises. Nurgle's feated legions cannot stand before the might and majesty of the Ever Queen, and they are swept aside. There you go, some Nurglings, or whatever they are called. The Wardroth Beetle. Right, then obviously we have the usual how to build. So how to build the Cairn Wraith. He's not a push fit, he is a glue fit. Simple enough, easy enough to put together. He's about 5 pieces. So as you can see here, you got your middle, your choice of heads, your arms. Nice and easy. I'd say glue them up in one go. Painting, you wouldn't have to worry about sub painting this. You wouldn't have to worry about keeping the side off there. He's a simple enough, easy enough piece to do. And like I said, check the video link up in the corner to see how I paint him up. Then we've got the how to paint, and then B tutorials 9. So setting up the battlefield, placing terrain features. So obviously we've got our 2 ruins pieces here, and the bell tower that we got in the previous issue, I think it was, or a couple of issues ago. So there's the bell tower there. And then with our mats, now they've shown how to line up the mats, although personally you could line them up however you want, with the exception obviously 1 to 4 once we have the 4th mat. So we've got them lined up like this. So it looks like they've done 1, 2, 3. Do we have 4? Or have we got... Yeah, we've got 1, 2 and 3. I think that was the first one we got, maybe. So yeah, so you use 1 and 3 if you're doing side by side. 1 and 2 if you're doing short edge to short edge. And if you're using 3, then you go 1, 3, 2. And obviously if you're using 4, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will give us a nice battlefield for full-size games. Then we have the Warscroll for the Cairn Wraith. Obviously not too much to say here. Obviously it's a Warscroll. He's got 4 wounds. He's moved 6 inches, save on a 4+, and 10 bravery. He's got 3 attacks. He's only the 2-inch range, obviously melee combat. A 3 to wound, and a rend -1 with 2 damage. So he's not too bad. Yeah, 4+, 4 wounds. Hits on a 4+, which isn't great, but 3 attacks. Yeah, probably not too bad a melee guy. Get him in there nice and early, get some of them weaker units. Might be able to wipe them out quick. Then we've got obviously a couple of his special, or his abilities here. So, Reaped Like Corn. This ability allows a Cairn Wraith to re-roll hit rolls for attacks made with a Reaper Scythe when the target unit has 5 or more models. Before rolling to hit for the Cairn Wraith, count the models in the unit they are fighting. If there are 5 or more, then the Cairn Wraith may re-roll failed hits. And being as you get 3 attacks, so the 6 is a Frightful Touch. So if you get a 6, then he deals 2 wounds. And then obviously he's got the 4, and he gets to re-roll the 3. So essentially you could take out, what, 4 guys there. I'm not sure what their wounds are. If not, you could take out a couple of guys at least. So yeah, not overly powerful, but you know, you'd be able to take down half a squad maybe. Anyway, we then have the battle to play through as part of the ongoing campaign. So we got the Duel of Champions. In the haunted heart of Summersong, the Night Haunt gather around the city's grand temple. From within this foreboding domed structure, the Geist's ritual magic continues to pulse outwards, spreading death across the land. It falls to Exandria Azurebolt to put an end to the threat. So we got the battle plan for this. Nighthaunts will be using the Cairn Wraith, the Guardian of Souls, and the Tomb Banshee, along with 10 Chain Rasps, 10 Dreadscythe Harridans, and 4 Grimghast Reapers. And the Stormcast Eternals will have Exandria Azurebolt, 5 Sequitors, 3 Castigators, 4 Gryph-hounds, and a Celestar Ballista. We got 2 objectives, spread 6 inches from the centre of the map, and then obviously a 6-inch setup area along the short edges. And then from issue 41, Enter the Realm of Metal. So issue 38 came with the new battle map, which will be used in that area. Obviously the reverse side being for the 4 layout. So the next 20 issues of your Mortal Realms collection take you into the ever-changing realm of Metal Shaman. Nagash's hunger for conquest knows no limits, and his Nighthaunt processions now seek to plunder the arcane secrets of the Verdigris Plains. Only the hammers of Sigmar stand in their way. And then finally, a look at the next couple of upcoming issues. So we got issue 40, The Night Azeroth Lights the Way. Now this guy, as far as I'm aware, does have an alternate build, but you can obviously only build one or the other unless you pick up 2 issues, then build them both. The instructions only come with on how to build this one, but in that episode I will put a link in the description for that on a PDF on how to build the other guy, if I can find one. I'm sure there is one online, just in case you want to build the other guy up. And then issue 41, that's a big one. We got the Stormcast reinforcements arrive, and that is a hefty chunk of plastic that comes with that issue. I know that a lot of people are buying up multiple issues for it, mainly for this guy. So yeah, obviously this is before these models are before they draped them all in cloaks and robes and everything. So it's the older Stormcast models, which I'd say they're not better. I think I like the robes on them, as it gives an extra contrast against the gold. Obviously the colour of the robes puts a bit more colour in there. When they were just the armour, it's pretty much just the gold or whatever colour you're doing them. But yeah, definitely a bumper issue for that one. So that does bring us to the end of this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Obviously I do the Mortal Realms magazine reviews every Monday, as well as a painting guide for the models that come with that issue. And I also do the Warhammer 40k Fridays, as it is now going to be called once I'm done with the Indomitus set. So if you're into 40k, there's that as well. So do subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notifications of when those videos are up. But until next time, take it easy, guys. Keep painting those minis.